Ooh, this thing look crispy. Like some fries. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jay Phrygian, aka Jay Fridge, aka JP, aka Just Jay, because y'all know can't nobody say the name right, but it's okay, because people are going to learn soon enough. Today I'm bringing you the first of what I like to call my new series, Speed Reviews. What I'm going to be doing is covering some pretty key components, giving you the what's what about a game that I've completed on or off stream as quickly as I possibly can. Now I'm going to do my best to keep these reviews, as best as I can, about 2 minutes or less, give or take, not including the intro and outro, but we'll see how it goes. After you finish watching this video, why don't you hop down in the comments below and let me know how I did. While you're at it, go ahead and pause this video and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon to be able to see when I'm dropping new content. The likes help the channel grow, push me out in the algorithm, and get me to new viewers to bring over to the channel. Appreciate your support, and it don't cost you a thing. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be covering Ratchet Clank Rift Apart by Insomniac Games, one of the first games to come out in 2021 solely for the PS5. I do want to preface this, Ratchet Clank Rift Apart was my first Ratchet Clank game that I've played. Sue me, I didn't grow up with a PS2. That's just how my life was, bruh. Starting with the gameplay features, Ratchet & Clank offers a large array of weapons, guns, support weapons, AoEs, and bombs, and it's probably a typical in Ratchet & Clank. One question I do got for Insomniac though, where's the ammo at? It definitely felt like I struggled to find ammo through the entire playthrough of the game. That could have to do with the difficulty that I was playing the game on, but we'll get to that later. There was the dodge and dash system, which was pretty basic, but pretty good. You had your dash that let you move side to side, back and forth, move out of the way of enemy attacks. It also allowed you to phase through certain areas and certain enemy attacks. One miss I will say that the game had was not giving Rivet a different moveset or weapons. Something that I thought was really weird actually was when the first time I had bought weapons as Ratchet and then moving on to the first time that I control Rivet, she had the exact same weapons. I kind of thought that was a miss, with as much as they really hyped up Rivet's character in the promotion for this game, that while she's just an alternate universe version of Ratchet, it still would have been cool for her to have a different moveset, not just a different hammer and then all of the same weapons in the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to graphics and performance, this game has amazing detail and incredibly smooth performance mode, and then with an update that allowed us to get the performance ray tracing mode, gave for an amazing blend of quality and performance while still keeping a smooth 60 frames per second, while also having a lot of the better parts of what people like about the ray tracing and fidelity mode. Definitely an immaculate combination in my opinion. Going on to difficulty, I will say majority of my time on this playthrough was taken up by the fact that I was playing on the next to hardest difficulty. It was stupid hard. There's no alert system, so sometimes I get hit out of nowhere from where I definitely couldn't see an enemy was. They'd just be off screen and all of a sudden I just see a rocket or something come up and hit me. Now maybe that's a trait of Ratchet & Clank games. Again, I haven't been very versed in the series. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something I shouldn't be complaining about, but I think it could be a good addition if you're going to be having enemies off screen, shooting at you from every single direction, you know what I'm saying? And then let's not forget sometimes those double and I think even triple boss fights. Those already were a lot of a headache in themselves. Add on the fact that I was playing on the next hardest difficulty, which the name of it escapes me right now. That made those double boss fights just entirely too much to deal with, if I'm being honest. Category number 4, now the story, pretty basic, run of the mill. You're the good guy chasing after the bad guy. You gotta beat him at the end. Everybody lives happily ever after. Nothing really groundbreaking or that deep. It was just pretty straightforward. Do you feel what I'm saying? Now moving on to the final category, overall engagement. The difficulty of the game definitely kept me on my toes, but I will say overall, I didn't feel much of a connection to new characters that were introduced in the game, such as Rivet, who is the alternate universe version of Ratchet, and Kit, the alternate version of Clank. Especially Kit, we never actually get to really get into her as a character. You even get to play and do puzzles as Clank, but on the flip side, we don't get to do much with Kit throughout the story. They made all this hype about these new characters and a big part of the promotion, and it felt like they were just very underutilized as far as like creating a story connection and engaging us in the past for these characters. Has been like, we got brief moments of course, but it just wasn't enough for me personally. Now don't get me wrong, this game is still really great. I enjoyed playing it. I will say it's obviously still pretty hard to get a PS5. I definitely don't think that you need to give in to scalpers just to play Ratchet and Clank personally. personally. Feel free to wait till the market settles up a little bit, maybe when they start being in stores and everything, and most people will have their hands on them, and feel free to get one and play Ratchet & Clank alongside some of the other games that'll be coming out for PS5. I'm a big fan of Insomniac games. I definitely enjoy their action-adventure RPG games like this one. I definitely hope that you will too. Overall, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is very enjoyable. Did it have a few things that I thought were amiss or leave me hanging on things I would have liked to see? Sure, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still very good. It's not a bad game, and I think that you would enjoy it too. Now, I'm a big music guy. I mean, funny enough, the name actually comes from music theory. So I think to be on brand with that, the way I'm going to be rating games is going to be out of 5 music notes. And for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, I think I definitely give it 4 music notes out of 5. Overall, the pros outweigh the cons. And in general, I think it's a pretty decent game to get your hands on if you've got a PS5. Appreciate everybody for watching this first speed review, and there'll be many more to come. Peace out.